Hello. So welcome to this fluid mechanics class today. And Nihal, can you hear me? Nihal? Hello? Nihal, can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Nihal, can you hear me? Okay, today we are going to start with the fifth module. So I was telling you about the different kinds of processes that are there for gases. Okay. So the different process for gases, all of you know that the ideal gas equation is PV is equal to MRT, and all gases obey the ideal gas equation, which is PV is equal to MRT. Okay, and one more thing. Hello, Nihal, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can hear you.
Yeah, can you just tell the others also? Sorry, I was a bit late. There was a meeting, so just late.
Everyone was there. They left now.
Okay,
Just
that's
put
what.
it on the official group. Sir.
Yeah.
Just put it on the official group to join, because most
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them left now.
yeah. That's not a problem. Just see, there was a meeting. So we are all in college actually. So actually, there's some meeting. So just got delayed a bit. So just
Yes,
put it
sir.
in the group. Yeah. Yeah, put it in the group. Well, anyway, Nihar, how's the preparation going on?
It's okay, sir. It's going on.
Okay, okay. And I think there are no doubts also in this second and third module, third and fourth module, sorry, isn't it? All of you are
Sir, it's
doing
one
well.
and a half module, no, sir? For the test.
See, that's what I put in the group also. Third
Yeah.
module, fluid dynamics, laminar and
Yeah.
turbulent flow. And in module 4, only dimensional analysis. Okay. In
Yeah.
module 4, only dimensional analysis.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So you don't
Okay.
have the other one. Boundary layer theory is not there.
Okay.
Okay. So you just have to study the dimensional analysis and also the which one in the third module. You know what you have in the third module, isn't it? It is boundary
Yeah, the
layer
laminar
theory.
flow.
Sorry, yeah, laminar flow, turbulent flow, isn't it? Then you also have the Euler's equation, Bernoulli's equation, derivation of Bernoulli's equation. That chapter. Then what do you mean by the Bernoulli's equation? How to derive the Bernoulli's equation, which is all coming under fluid dynamics. Okay, which is coming under fluid dynamics, and you have laminar flow, turbulent flow. What is the condition for Reynolds number to be equal to if Reynolds number is 2000, 4000, etc. All those things are studied in the uh, laminar and turbulent flow. See, fluid dynamics, it covers almost majority of the portions like, see, I'll just tell you regarding fluid mechanics. Fluid dynamics, we start with the momentum equation. Then after the momentum equation, we come to the Euler's equation. And we derive the Euler's equation. And we get the Bernoulli's equation. Now, by integrating the Euler's equation, we are going to get the Bernoulli's equation. Okay. Now, the Bernoulli's equation is P by rho g plus V1 square by 2g plus Z is equal to constant, where P by rho g is called pressure energy, V square by 2g is called kinetic energy, Z is called datum energy or head. Okay. So it's called the datum energy. So the Bernoulli's equation states that the sum of pressure head, potential head plus kinetic head is equal to constant. That is the meaning of the Bernoulli's equation. Then in the Bernoulli's equation, you can find the various energies like pressure head, potential head, kinetic head, etc. Also, where is this applicable? Where are we using this Bernoulli's equation? It is used in a majority of cases where you need to find energy difference, example, for a fluid flow in a pipe. So if two sections are there, 1, 1 and 2, 2 in a pipe, then pressure P1 rho g at 1 plus V1 square by 2 at 1 plus Z at 1 will be equal to P by rho g of section 2 plus V square by 2 at section 2 plus Z2. Okay, that is the Bernoulli's equation. Then where are you going to apply the Bernoulli's equation? You are going to apply the Bernoulli's equation in the case of a discharge. Whenever there is discharge, then you are going to use it. Now, which are the places now where you use the discharge? For example, water is flowing from a dam. See, very common thing you would have heard in the newspapers also. This they are allowing the water from Tamil Nadu to from Karnataka to Tamil Nadu. So in that case, they will say so many cusecs of water we are sending, isn't it? That is called discharge of water in a meter cube per second. That is the discharge actually. How do you measure smaller discharges? You can use a venturimeter or you can also use a orifice meter. So venturimeters and orifice meters are instruments which are used for measuring discharge. In a venturimeter, you have a converging diverging nozzle, and in the center you have a throat, then again a diverging nozzle. So first converging, then throat, then diverging. This is the case of a converging diverging nozzle. Then how do you find discharge through a venturimeter? It is given by Q theoretical is equal to A1 A2 root of A1 square minus A2 square into square root of 2GH. So what is that? Actually, A1 and A2 are the areas of the pipe at 1 and at 2, that is entrance and exit. Okay, and H is the height of the manometric column. So you can find actually what is the discharge. That is called theoretical discharge. But actual discharge is always lesser than theoretical discharge. Therefore, Q actual is equal to CD into Q theoretical. CD into Q theoretical. Now, CD is called coefficient of discharge. It will be equal to Q actual by Q theoretical. Now, a venturimeter is very useful because it has got lesser losses. You get accurate results. You can also use an orifice meter, and in an orifice meter you have a orifice or what is called a circular plate. An orifice is there, a circular plate. Okay. Now, once a circular plate is there, you can find the Q theoretical. Q theoretical is equal to, okay, here you can find for the orifice, you can find Q theoretical and also you can find Q actual. So Q actual will be CD A1 root TGH divided by K square minus 1, where K is equal to A1 by A2. Okay. Now, you also have a pitot tube. What is a pitot tube? It's a small tube, an 90-degree tube, where you're going to measure the velocity of the water. You're going to measure velocity of the water. That is called the pitot tube. Okay. So I'm taking the attendance here only. All of you have put in your USA numbers, right? Yeah. So I'll be taking the attendance. Yeah. Please ask others also to join. Those are not joined. Yeah. Right. Now coming to the applications of venturimeter and orifice meter, they are used in places where you are going to measure discharge in aircrafts, You can use them in aircrafts also, space shuttles, and other places also. In the labs also you can use them. Then there is something called as pipes in series and pipes in parallel. That means if I have pipe, 3 pipes in series whose length is different and diameter is different, then what is going to be the total discharge? Okay. Then supposing I have 3 pipes in series, let L1, D1 and V1 be the length, diameter and velocity at 1, L2, D2, V2 be the same at point 2, that is for pipe 2, and L3, D3, V3 for pipe 3. Then in that case, we get head loss due to friction. Okay, total head loss due to friction. Head loss due to friction, H is equal to, now I'm going to apply the Darcy's equation. Darcy's equation, the coefficient of friction. Darcy's equation I'm going to use because major loss is friction loss. I'm going to use the Darcy's equation. Now, H is equal to, what is the Darcy's equation? Head loss is equal to 4FLV square by 2GD. So I will take the head loss as 4F by 2G into L1 V1 by D1 square, L2 V2 square by D2 plus L3 V3 square by D3. So that is called as pipes in series. Now supposing I take, supposing I take an equivalent pipe. I want to replace all these 3 pipes by an equivalent pipe. Then what should I do? Okay, what should I do? Then we get, add up all the discharges. H is equal to, add up all the coefficients. So we get H is equal to 4FLV square by 2GD for first pipe, plus second pipe, plus third pipe, and so on. Finally, you will get an equivalent pipe. That means if I have an equivalent pipe, okay, I'm having an equivalent pipe, LD to the power of 5 is equal to L1 by D1 to the power of 5 plus L2 by D to the power of 5 plus L3 by D3 to the power of 5, etc. So it goes on. That means L by D ratio is very, very important for pipe in series. If the pipe is in parallel, then Q is equal to Q1 plus Q2 plus Q3. Okay. The discharge will be equal to sum of all the discharges of the parallel pipes. Okay. I'm just brushing up all these things because you have read all these things already, but I'm just brushing up so that you get a revision of all these things. Okay. Then apart from this, coming to the dimensional analysis, I hope all of you have understood the dimensional analysis. See, in the dimensional analysis, I was telling you about the how you calculate the dimensional analysis. Okay, how you do the problems. Now, okay, in the dimensional analysis, what are you going to do in the dimensional analysis? First, an equation will be given. An equation will be given. They will ask you, show by dimensional analysis how to prove this one. Okay, how to prove the equation. Then what you should do is, you should take first all the variables. How many variables are there? I have given you sufficient number of problems, isn't it? Take how many variables are there. If the number of variables is equal to say 7, okay, then how many fundamental variables are there? 3. Therefore, number of repeating variables will be, number of pi terms will be n minus m, 7 minus 3, that is 4. 4 pi terms will be there. Okay, like that you have to calculate and do it. Okay, and how do you select the repeating variable? This is an important thing. How to select the repeating variable? Unless you know the process of how to select the repeating variable, you cannot do the problem. So how do you select the repeating variable? How do you select? See, the method of selecting the repeating variable is through 3 things. First one, one of the variables should be a geometric property. One of them should be a fluid property and another should be a flow property. Based on that, you have to select the repeating variables. Now, what are the repeating variables? One geometric property, one flow property, one fluid property. Which are the geometric properties? Geometric properties are height, diameter, etc. Okay, and which are the flow properties? Flow properties are viscosity, density. Fluid property are viscosity, density, etc. Flow property is acceleration, okay, velocity. These are the flow properties. So when you are going to actually do the dimension analysis, then you should take into consideration one geometric property, one fluid property, and one flow property. All these things are required. Once you select the property, once you select the geometric property, next go for fluid property, next go for the next go for the flow property and fluid property. Thus, that will complete. That will complete the selection of the repeating variable. Then equate the powers of MLT. Equate the powers of MLT on the left hand side to those on the right hand side. Then you will get the values of. When you do that, you will get the values of A, B, and C. Which are the powers of M, L, and T. Then equate LHS to RHS. You will get the value of the first pi term, pi 1. Similarly, in this example, what I told, 4 pi terms will be there. Find out pi 1, pi 2, pi 3, pi 4, etc. Then you will get the final value of the dimensional analysis. This is just a procedure of the Buckingham pi theorem, what I have told you. We have solved the problems, but I have not told you the procedure orally. So this is the procedure that you have to do for the Buckingham pi theorem. Buckingham pi method. So dimensional analysis and module 3. Please go through that and keep studying. And records as much as possible. Try to finish off the records. Anything else? Students, any doubts, please? Students? Yes, any doubts?
No, sir.
You understood everything, right? Yeah. So module 3 and half of module 4. You keep studying. Let's see what happens.
Yes, sir.
And one more thing. Those who have got a R.K. Bansal book, you can please do, study that, and you can share it to your friends also, some things if you want. Apart from study material, what I have given, you can also share some study material also. That also you can do. You can share it among yourself, because R.K. Bansal I have. I will also try to share as much as possible, with you people. How much ever is possible, I'll try to share with you people. So that it will be useful. Anything else? Yes? No, I can do that. I think that's a good idea actually. And I've got written notes also, handwritten notes also. I think I will share those notes completely. Shall I put it in Google Classroom, or shall I put it in WhatsApp?
WhatsApp.
WhatsApp is better for you. So I can do one thing. I can put module 3 and module 4 handwritten notes is there. So I'll put that. Is that okay? Yeah. I'll put that in the first semester.
So module 4 till where?
Only dimensional analysis. You don't have a boundary layer theory. It is not there. Only dimensional analysis.
So only the Buckingham.
Only Buckingham pi theorem, this thing, and problems. Yeah.
Sir.
It's MCQ. Yeah, tell me.
Sir, when is second internals?
That's what they were saying, 17th, 18th, 19th. But some discussion is going on. We don't know the final thing actually.
Sir, it will be 1 hour, no, sir?
That we don't know. See, If you can just wait for 1 or 2 days, we can tell you the final thing because some discussion is going on. After 1 or 2 days, I can tell you the final decision.
Okay.
Sir, after 3 days we have internals only, no, sir.
Yeah, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes? 3 days?
So
After
3
3
days only
days
we
we have
have
internals.
internals.
We have internal.
So
That's
one
why,
of you talk. One of you talk. Yeah, I didn't get you.
sir, on 17th is the tentative date for the internals, and if you're telling that you'll be taking 2 days, then it'll be 16th only.
It won't take 2 days also. And I'm just we don't know. Some discussion. Well, let us see what is going to happen. We don't know. We'll wait and see. I can't right now. I can't tell anything. As of now, date is 17th, 18th, and 19th. Just wait. No, we don't. We won't trouble the students. Don't worry. So don't have to worry on that part.
So what do you think might be happening there?
Don't
Sir,
know.
actually, we haven't received any message from the HOD also in the official group. That's why we were a bit.
Just wait till today evening, okay? Let's see what will happen.
So,
Okay,
so
so
the
if,
internal date is not confirmed 17,
Which one?
18, 19.
No,
17,
so
18,
they
19.
have given 17, 18, 19, but by today evening we'll confirm. Yeah, we'll confirm.
Okay, sir.
Okay, and one more. So please go through this whatever is possible. You can study, and definitely this handwritten notes I will share it in the WhatsApp group. Okay, that should be okay. Okay. Yeah. Anything else is there? Tarun, Jayant, anything you want to ask?
No, sir.
No.
Just wait till today evening. Let's see. We'll just wait till today evening. Let's see. Okay.